like that. This formula is over 30 years old, and you can't get it anywhere but from the Campanelli family in QVC. So let me shoot from the hip over here. So standing up, I'm shooting from the hip. Our foaming agent lifts and separates the stain from the carpet fiber, forms a crystal, falls down to the bottom, and then after it dries, you suck up the residue with your regular vacuuming. We have a nice odor eliminator in here that's going to make your pet less likely to go back and mark the same spot. And what I love about this is I talk about people like my mom. Like whenever we create our products, I always think about our mom, right? She's 89 years old, still loves to clean her house, has also a dog. Every once in a while, the dog can, do a little something on the inside. But the last thing I want my mom to do is get on her hands and knees to do anything, because even me, at 51, Monifa, if I'm getting down there, I'm having a little hard time getting back up.
We're the same age. You shouldn't have a hard time getting back up, Chris,
well,
okay?
That's
all right. But if you do, injury, whatever, right, this is the best. Even though I still have this on hand.
Yes.
It's perfect. So, I've been gardening a lot this season. And I had a little kind of grow light situation set up in my house. You know what I kept dropping on the ground? Mud and dirt.
Moil,
the wet soil.
Sure.
And so I had my Campanelli right on hand to go ahead and clean those spots.
And listen, I'm going to show you why this is so very different than anything you can get at the grocery store. So this is a blue permanent marker, but ordinarily when you find something like this at the grocery store, it requires you to get on your hands and knees. You have to spray it, you have to get the scrub brush, you have to scrub, then you have to get the towel, then you have to blot. So first of all, a little bit comes up, but look, I'm mashing it further in and it's not working as well. So ours is so very different, right? Because the formulation is what's doing the lifting, right? It lifts and separates the stain from the carpet fiber. It's almost like spraying a eraser on your floor, right? But the magic is in the formula. Again, we created this formula over 30 years ago.
Chris,
look at that.
How long have you all been here at QVC?
We've been at QVC for 22 years.
Nice.
This was the very first product that we brought to QVC 22 years ago. And I don't care who you are. You don't last on QVC for 22 minutes.
You don't last anywhere that long if something doesn't work.
So we punched through the other one. You can see that, this one is a little bit more foamy because we're trying to cut through those soaps, but the same idea applies. Once it falls to the bottom and dries, you suck up the residue.
With the vacuum, I'm telling you, it's the easiest way to get those stains. I've used it all over the house, on the carpet, on a little pillow that I had, like so much stuff. Perfect example. You got it on a shirt right there.
Pre-treating your stains before you put them in the wash, right? So even if this is greasy, waxy lipstick on here, even if it doesn't come up, you just let it sit there and kind of do its job. But the whole idea is that the foaming agent is going to lift and separate the stain from the carpet fiber, or excuse me, from the shirt. Put it in there after you pre-treat your stains, before you put them in the wash, let it dry, then the washing machine, of course, does the heavy lifting.
That's the good thing, you guys. It's a big deal. It's been popular. You're getting 2 of these for $29.98. You know why the time now is to get this? It is getting hot outside.
Yes.
We're going to be tracking stuff in and out a little bit more, whether that's, muddy, the rain, right? All this rain that we're having here this week. I mean, stains are bound to happen. And you don't want to stop living. That's what I always say.
I mean, listen, life is well lived in my house. I will tell you that. 3 rescue dogs and me, a clumsy husband, things will spill. People are coming over, parties are happening, barbecues are happening.
That's right.
So rather than, if somebody spills something on the carpet, rather than being like, oh no, I got to replace the carpet or do like that, just take something like this from underneath the sink, get rid of those stains, get rid of them for good. On that white carpet, that was red ink. And listen, I love presenting this with every host on QVC because every host has a story.
We all have
Every host has a story, and that's why I love about this. Not even just that, but my daughter, right? She just came home from college. She started her summer job, which is going to take care of other people's pets. One of the pets that she went and rescued or went and took care of made a little mess on the floor. She went into the house that she was in, and this was underneath the sink.
See?
It's one of those things. If you have a pet, it's gonna be there for you every single time.
Listen, I always say this. Houses are meant to be lived in.
Yes, they are.
Right? Mistakes happen, accidents happen. It's okay. But the thing that you need to have are the right tools.
Correct.
So when those things happen, and because it's not an if, it's a when.
They will happen.
When those things happen, you can go under that cabinet, grab your Campanelli, spray it, let it dry, vacuum it up. It's that simple.
Yes, that easy, right? So to your point, if you have the right tool to do this, to do the job, you're more likely to do it rather than having so much anxiety, right? Because again, if you spill something or the pet does something on the floor or the kids color on the carpet or something like that, you want to make sure that you have the right tool. Oh, did I leave a little piece?
You left one little.
I left one little thing.
Down there. There it is. Done.
There it is. But this multicolor carpet showing you that we're not changing the color of the carpet. We're not using bleach or harsh harsh solvents or
No.
anything like that. We're using just the product, and wherever the product hits, it's getting rid of the stain and getting rid of the stain for
I'm
good.
telling you guys, this is one of those ones, just grab it. Grab a couple of sets, especially for this price. Normally it's $50, so you're saving $20 off of this big deal price. And remember, the price does not last forever. You have to get it before it's gone. And this is the perfect time. We're right smack in the middle of spring. It's going well. But with spring comes those what? Showers. A little bit of mud out there. We've been experiencing a lot of rain here lately. It's supposed to rain, I think, all the way until Wednesday of next week. So there will be some accidents, right?
How about a little competition?
Uh-oh.
You right? You want to put those skills to the test? I know you're very competitive like I am.
Let's get it ready.
Here's the thing, right? Standing up, shooting from the hip. In a beautiful outfit, you are getting rid of stains, right? Because we don't have to now get on our hands and knees. This formula is our exclusive formula, over 30 years old. You can't get this anywhere but from the Campanelli family and QVC. Here's the idea. The foaming agent is doing the work for you. Standing up, shooting from the hip. All you have to worry about, if you get a little bit like that, yeah, just put your finger right there, right?
You know, listen, it's the nails.
Yo,
it's the
nails. It's catching on the nails.
The nails.
You know what? Listen. Standing up, shooting from the hip, getting rid of stains, not getting on our hands and knees, not having to rub and scrub.
I think it's a tie.
You got 5, and
I think it's a tie.
You killed me there.
Bam.
Look at that.
No, it's the best. Seriously, this stuff works. It's just one of those simple things that just works. You get a couple of cans, you keep one in the bathroom, you keep one in another room of the house. When those accidents happen, you have the Campanelli, so it's not a headache. Spray it on there, let it dry, vacuum it up. It could not be easier. $29.98. You're getting 2 of these, but get it before this big deal price is gone. And remember, over 8,000 picked up since this was launched. And guess what, even better? You can lock in this price on auto delivery. Hello. And you can get this every 90 days for 1 year. That's best. That's the best. Chris, this was good. I'll see you a little bit.
In a couple bits.
All right, that was great. Want to talk about what I am wearing? The shirt. It is Belle by Kim Gravel because, you know, we love a little Belle. It's your slub knit alfresco embroidered top. I have it on in coral rose. We have navy, and we also have it in white. $68.98 is your price. And then I actually have a little bit of J jewelry today as well. This beautiful pendant. So this is your